Let's come into the number ranges. So what is a number range? Number range is nothing but, so to which, so the document type should be posted to the which number range. Okay, that is the number range. So what would be the number range? For us, suppose for example, I have an essay document type. Okay, so for an essay document type, if I am, so in my company code 1010, I am using the document type essay. Okay, I'm using the document type essay. Now, so these documents should be posted to a with a particular number, right? With a particular number. So to track, so as per the audit, the number range of a receipts should be in a sequence, correct? When you go to an shop and they will give an invoice, correct? So that invoice would be having a number, correct? So that number would be in a sequence order, right? They will won't issue the same number again and again and again. So to set the control, we will be creating a number range. So if a particular document is created under this document type essay and it is posted, then with what number range the system should post the transaction, with what number range. So where you will define the number range? I'll define the number range at company code level. Company code level. Okay, and the number range is a, I said like two digits alphanumeric. Number range is a 2 digits alphanumeric. And so essay, so document type is at which level? Client level. So every company code can use the document type and use the and post the transaction. So if you set this control, the reference number, I want the reference number. Okay, then if you are posting to any company code, the reference number is required. Okay, so this control is the top level control, and after that you will have the bottom level number range control, and you are creating the number range. Okay, this is the company code level. So for example, in the company code XYZA, you have XYZU. Okay, so you have the same number range created 0101. So for this company code, when I'm posting a document type with an essay in this company code, so essay and company code, the combination would be essay and company code. So I'm posting, so suppose say here 1002 1999. So I have configured in this way. When I am posting any document with the document type essay, so take this number range. But for XYZU, what I have done is I have used 2000 series, 2000 to 2999. So what the system will do? The system will take in this combination. So document type and the company code and the number range assigned to the document type. Okay. So in this combination, the system will show and post the document. Now let's discuss. So now you have assigned, like you have come to know what is the number range. Okay, we will assign what, where we will assign, we will assign the number range here. Okay, number range to a document type, so that when I am posting any document with this document type, then this number range will get triggered, and the range which I have given for the particular abbreviation of this number range will get triggered and will get posted. Okay, and now so the number range. Okay, in the number range you have two types. What are the two types? So either you can give externally, or else the system will generate you internally, which means automatically. For example, externally in the sense manual input. Okay, so in the same example, you also have here external. Okay, let me show you how it is. So if you see here, you have the number range number, which is a 2 digit alphanumerical key, and so if you want to create every year, you will maintain this number range every year, or else once you maintain 9999 and you leave it, then the system will apply this number range to the so you no need to maintain the number range every year. So the system will understand like till the year end, till the year end, sorry, till this year, the system will only take this long number range. So this is suitable for companies uh, where you don't have much transactions and you only have limited transactions, and you will be posting in between this number range. So there is no chance for a for a particular company to have this many documents, correct? So this is sufficient when you maintain 9999. This is sufficient, correct? Now Now after this, from number range to number range, which I showed you here, and you have an NR status. I'll explain you when I am posting a particular transaction on that. So NR status is nothing but, so you are posting it, right? You are posting like from to, correct? So now where you are in. So suppose I have already posted 10 documents. Now the NR status will show you ending with 10. So already 10 is posted. So the next document you post is the 11th document. Now you have external. So what is external? If I check this checkbox, then the system allow me to create a document manually with the manual number range. Okay, with the manual number range. Check this checkbox. System generated manual input. So manual input. When I check this checkbox, the system will allow me to do the manual input, or else system will generate number range automatically from starting. Okay, from starting. Suppose I have created here 1000. So the first document the system will post is 1000, and the second document is 1001. So if I want to give the manual input also, I can give when the external is checked. Okay, when the manual is checked, then you can give anything you want. You can first post a document, your first document with 1999 also. The system will allow you. But if you didn't check this external, then the system will uh, only generate the document numbers with the manual. Now you may have a doubt. So GL has a number range, and what is this number range and what is the GL number range? So when I am also first learning the SAP, I also have this main doubt. So we have a number range when you are creating a document, and also you have a number range when you are creating a GL also. So how that is interlinked? So there is no linkage on that. Okay. Now let's take an example. You have a master data, correct? Master data, and you have a transactional data. So the number ranges which you define in the master data, for example, GL account, and you have accounts payable, accounts receivable. Okay. When I am creating a GL account, you have a number range, correct? So by using that GL accounts, when I am posting a transactional data with a particular document type, in our example, take SA. Okay. So when I'm creating a GL account that has a separate number range, has a okay. So when I'm creating a GL account, master data number range is different and transactional data number range is different. Don't confuse. Okay. When I'm creating a GL account that has a separate number range where I'll be setting that in the account groups. When I'm creating an account group, so the same applies to AP and AR. Okay. You will define the account groups and you will assign the number range to the account groups in AP and AR. Okay. But in the GL account, under the chart of accounts, I have explained you when the chart of accounts concept. I'll creating an account group. For example, I have created an account group for GL account expense as I should create from 3000 to 4000. Okay. I'll create an expense GL with 3000 number range. Okay. So my GL account expense is created with the 3000. So here I have limit with the 6 digits, correct? So I have created a 6 digits, correct? So 6 digits limit here. Now by using this expense, if I am posting any document, okay, document in the SAP, I use the transaction type SA. So true SA, which is assigned 01 as assigned. 01 means how the document will get posted to 1000. Okay, in our example, so 1000 document is posted with this expense account, which for example expense to expense account to bank account. Okay, now so what is the document that is posted to 1000? Okay, so 1000 is the number range to create this document. But what is this? What is this 3000? 3000 is the GL account number. Okay, GL account number to post the document by is to post the document. Okay, the document is created with 1000 and I use the account group. I use this account groups to create the GL. In the same way, for our example, bank I have used, so it's one series, right? 1000. Okay, 1000. Okay, so these are my GL accounts are created. I use these GL accounts to post this document type. Okay, hope you are clear now. So what we'll be doing is we have three options now. You have document number ranges. So here what you'll be doing is you'll be doing define document number ranges. So here if you go, give your company code XYZI and see. So there are any document ranges? No, right? Either I can 1 minute, let me take this out. So the first step is define document number range. Either I can give manually or else what I can do? I can do the copy and paste. Okay. Either I can go for manual input or else I can copy. I can copy from where I can copy. So copy with this functionality. Copy to company code and copy to the fiscal year. Why we use this? Now if you see here, my company code XYZI don't have any intervals. So I have 1710 company code, which is a standard company code. From the standard I can copy. Okay. So what I will be doing is I'll be copying only for 2025. So the 2025, all the number ranges you have 01, 02, 03, 0 till you have ZZ. Okay. These number ranges and all which are created on 2025, I'll be copying it to the my current company code. So how you can do? One step back, click on copy to company code. Okay. Now the number ranges. If you don't give the number uh, range, then the system will consider from starting to ending. Next, fiscal year. So 2025 fiscal year number range I want from the company code to which company code, from which company code I want, from 1710 I want to move it to my company code. What is my company code? I have two company codes, right? If I go for an okay, XYZI, and I also want for XYZU. Okay, execute. Now I have two company codes input. So what I am telling the system is, boss, for XYZI and XYZU, I don't have any entries there. So you copy the entries of this company code from this fiscal year to this company codes. When I execute, yes. Now what happened? All these intervals got copied to my two company codes. Go back and check here. I give my XYZ company code. So I have all the intervals. If I am creating a document type essay, so essay has what? 0, 1. So if I am creating any document with an essay, this 0, 1 will get triggered, and this document, from this document, it will get posted. So if my first document is posted, then here the NR status will be this document number, so that I have not defined anything as an external. So everything will be internally generated by the system. Got it? So now what is the copy to fiscal year functionality works? Let's go one step back. So copy to fiscal year. So in now your company code has the number ranges. Okay, your company code has now the number ranges. So if you want to extend from one fiscal year to another fiscal year, if you want to copy from one fiscal year to another fiscal year, so what I mean is, so here suppose take XYZA company code. So in this company code, what I have only for 2025. In the next year, when I come to 2026, I want to extend my number ranges to 2026 also, right? Then I will come to this option and I'll give my company code. So my company code is, so I have two company codes. One is XYZI and the fiscal year is 2025. Let's see again. The other one is 2026. Okay, XYZA and XYZU. So I have these two company codes. So for these two company codes, all the number ranges I need to copy from 2025 to 2026. Now let me execute that. Yes. Okay. Now the what will happen if I display? So I have 2025, which is already created. Now the system copied the number range from 2025 to 2026. Okay. Hope you understand this functionality. So one is copy to company code. So we can copy from, the number range from one company code to another company code. This functionality is in the same company code, in the same you can copy the number range from one year to another year. Okay. So hope you understand why you use the number ranges. So in this number range, what we have done, we have copied to the company code and copied to the fiscal year. So we have defined the number range for our company code. Now, what would be the next step after defining the number range? We have tolerance group concept. So what we have? We have tolerance group. So what is a tolerance group? So tolerance group is nothing but, so the amount which a company can accept while you are clearing a document, while you are posting a document. Okay, the company can accept. Suppose there is a customer for me. So there is an customer XYZ. So what happens is this, for this customer already there is an invoice for 20,000. Okay, now I am clearing it. So I have received the amount from the customer. So I am clearing this invoice. Clearing this invoice in the sense, in the customer, the receipt would be the clearing of the original invoice, and in the vendor, the payment would be the clearing of the original invoice. Okay. Now, so I have received the 2000. So now I want to clear, right? So for example, now you have received less than 20,000. Suppose I have got only 19,000. 19,000. Customer only paid me 19,000. So what is the difference? 1,000, right? So if you keep on giving your customers this 1,000 deficit of your original invoice, then you will be in losses, right? So the employee in our organization keeps on giving you more than so if you don't set any limit of the discount or discount which you are giving to the customer through the invoice, then your company will definitely be in a losses. So the SAP has introduced then the tolerant group concept. So you have a tolerance group concept where you can set the limit of a particular invoice posted and when you are clearing the invoice. Okay, so this tolerant group concept will be explaining. I'll be explaining in the tomorrow's class. So it would be an uh, very long concept. So it will take around 30 minutes. So I'll be explaining you in detail because in real time your tolerance group will play an important role. But so in the normal when you are doing the configuration, so you don't take much on the tolerance group. But tolerance group is a very important concept. Okay, we'll be explaining you in the tomorrow's class. Tomorrow's class we'll be discussing on tolerance group, and after the tolerance group, we'll be discussing on the foreign exchange. Okay, before the foreign exchange, we'll be discussing on the ledger. So we'll be defining our leading or non-leading. So I have talked about the extension ledgers also. Extension ledgers, let's discuss on like after the GL accounting concepts we have expressed anything. So I'll be explaining all the GL account concept, and let's create a new company code with the extension ledger and let's see how it works. Okay, now after the ledgers we'll be configuring the exchange rate. So exchange rate, how when you are going for so your local company code is in INR, okay, and you want a USD. So how the system will translate? You will be maintaining that in the system so that the system will translate, and you have a leading ledger and non-leading ledger. So in leading ledger you have a company code currency and group currency, and so you also have an 8 additional freely defined currencies, right? So in the suppose say I have EUR, how the system knows? So you'll be posting in a company code currency. Okay, how the system knows? Suppose for example I am posting 90 rupees. Okay, so company code currency is INR. Okay, so that 90 would be converted into the group currency which is USD. It will show you 1 USD. Okay, now these 90 should be converted into the euro also. Euro it will come like 0 point something, 0.95 or something like that. It should show you in this way, correct? In Indian, in INR it would show you 90. In group currency in USD it should show you 1, and in euro it should show you 0.95. How the system will show you? How the system will convert this 90 into the USD and INR? So that would be, you will be defining the exchange rates. Okay, after that we'll be doing the company controlling area configuration, and we'll be posting our first document in SAP. Okay, yeah. So thank you guys. Thanks for your time.